So there's a few things I want to point out before I start into this video. Is basically, number one, my iPhone tripod is broken, and yeah, so it's it's together with duct tape right now, so if it wobbles, I'm so sorry. Apologies, but I tried to fix it, but my selfie stick won't screw on to the stand, so we live and we learn. So yeah, I need to buy a new tripod stand. I'm very sorry for that, and let's just get into the video. Oh, also one more thing, if you're kind of sensitive towards this type of stuff, like paranormal activity or just kind of creepy shit in general, I would not recommend you watch this video because it's kind of creepy. Wow, oh my god, where's my forehead? This tripod sounds like wrecking my head. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So basically, I recorded about 700 times already, just the first kind of intro. And yes, my face does not match my neck, and that's why I'm wearing a big massive jumper and it's so warm. I just want to jump into a t-shirt, but people get triggered at me, and so let's just be warm and probably like die of heat stroke. So yeah, so basically I'm just gonna hop into this, but if you are kind of sensitive towards paranormal details, I'm not putting in any pictures or anything, don't you worry, but make sure if you are really interested in this topic and this has happened to you with, say, paralysis, it's like you're paralyzed when you're sleeping, basically. I'll get into more details and stuff like that. So basically this was kind of like a warning to anyone that's sensitive and stuff like that, that it may kind of make you think about it more, and it may more likely kind of happen because you know about it. It's that type of thing that would happen, but it also just happens kind of out of the blue when you don't know about it. Like, that's what happened to me personally. But when people do hear about things like this, they dream about shit like this and crazy things happen. But yeah, I hope you kind of enjoy this video and I hope it makes a bit more sense. And if you are watching this, you probably have suffered with this before and you're just kind of looking for somebody that has the same experience. So here I am. Yeah, so I just get on with the video. So basically I'm just going to bring you back to all the way back in 2012, I believe, 13, 12. I remember it very well because my mate, like a brother to me, he passed away due to suicide, and that's like a whole story in itself, how I coped with that. So yeah, basically it happened kind of after he passed away, and it was just tragic. I was in a very bad place and I just didn't know what to do, and obviously when this happened I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And I kind of looked up online. I did have like my own little iPod. You remember those iPod 4 the touch ones? Yeah, I had like my own little iPod, and the internet was great help, kind of. Like, it was scary, but I knew that it's just gonna happen. Like, I can't make it stop, which is the worst thing. Is wow. So basically that's kind of when it all started for me, when I was really depressed and in just like this bubble, and I just didn't really want to talk to anybody about anything. I was really depressed and down on myself. So yeah, that's basically how it kind of started and stuff. And how I kind of coped with it over the years, it's happened a long time. Mostly, I'm not going to be bad, but when I was single it happened a lot more because I had nothing really to look forward to when I woke up and stuff, and when I went to sleep, like, I wouldn't have anything to look forward to going to sleep and waking back up again. So I was just like, okay, look, it's going to keep happening. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I may go to the doctors, get some stuff, but I was young. I was like 15 then. And yeah, it just kept happening, and now it does happen. I'm 17 now, and it happens here and there, but it mostly happens on the days that I get really down the most, and I just feel like, or like really, don't want to use the word depressed loosely, but I'm feeling really depressed and sad. It happens like when I'm most in my state of being a state by it's horrible. But yeah, like, I kind of know now, like, when it's happening, which is nice, because, like, oh god, okay, like, I know what's actually caused by this, and this is how I kind of help it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, YouTube, happy things, and upbeat music, because you know how I am with my rock and stuff, and heavy metal and Slipknot and stuff, but happy music, stuff that makes me happy, and whatever, and that's how I do it personally. You probably might have a different way, like, what you're into. But yeah, I'm just going to get into the scary bit now and kind of talk about what happened and a few of my encounters, which is very, very, very long. Well, not really very long, but it's gonna be long. So basically, the encounters I've had were literally crazy. I was on the side of the hallucination side of the chart. My camera is wonky. I'm sorry, I'll fix that. So your girl, Ciara, me, I was on the hallucination side. I hallucinated about these two demons, well, not really demons, these two figures in particular. Of course, they were both shadowed black, and you know, like they're just a shadow basically, and long hair, really long hair for some reason, and two figures, but one that most popped up most was sometimes I don't like to sleep on my back like at all, but when I did, it happened loads. So basically I'd sleep on my back, and then this figure would be on my chest and would be kind of a heavy feeling on my chest, and it felt like she was choking me as well. And of course you'd be screaming and you'd be saying nothing because you can't scream when your muscles don't want to work. And it's kind of crazy because like they're right there, like what's going on. But the other figure was definitely well before I got my mural, my painting, well, not painting, my wall sticker, sorry, excuse me. It'd be kind of creeping on the wall. This one I stepped on my side, and it'd be because I'd sleep more towards that way instead of that way, so I'd sleep anyway, whatever, doesn't really matter. But it'd be kind of on my wall, and I'd be like, oh my god, and I won't be able to move, but it would kind of just stay there and kind of move around on the wall. So yeah, that was so creepy, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone, but the bad thing is it happens to loads of people, and some people just have like the movement part and they're lucky they got free, but no bitch, I had to have fucking the demon side of life, and it was horrible, but look, I'm here now, but I've gotten through it, and it's going to happen again. I know it's going to happen again, because you can't be happy for all of your life. You're going to have to like go through sad times and stuff like that. So I think the only thing you have to do is kind of accept it and not kind of show your fear, because I know it sounds crazy, but if you are into kind of the paranormal side of things, like literally, like, you know, there'll be a few things that be kind of you know, oh, this kind of paranormal thing going on there and stuff like that, like it sounds crazy, but don't show fear. And it's kind of the same, like, let's say if you go to approach like a dog and you're kind of like scared of dogs. I'm not, I love my dog and I love dogs in general, but you know when somebody's scared of a dog and they have this sense about them, and the dog knows because the dog smells it, because they're, I don't know, stuff like that. That's what you need to do when this happens. I was just like, the first time it happened, I was shook. I was shook. I was so shook. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? But then I kind of looked up after and I was like, okay, right, fair enough. And I came out alive. That's all I wanted. And yes, and everything's okay. So yeah, you can't really stop it from happening, but you can prevent it in some cases. So yeah, basically it is when your body is in and out of sleep and your muscles are like not cooperating with your brain functions, and basically it's just in the middle of when you're, also happens when you're really tired. I found that happens as well sometimes, but mostly like it's just your body and its functions and stuff, so don't be worried, it's not too bad. And there's many people out there that it's happened to, and there is lots of things online about it, but don't go into the creepy stuff because there's creepy stuff about it. And yeah, so I hope you kind of enjoy this video, and I hope you kind of learn from my experience and how I dealt with it and my scary side of it, because you might get lucky. I didn't. But anyways, I hope you kind of enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe down below wherever it is, I'm not too sure. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thumbs up.